connected to chat, I think. I gotta adjust this. Oh, my phone was falling out. Okay, phone was falling out. Okay. Connection is way better than last night. It feels like, yeah, it's a late Will. I needed to get my walk. First and only. Oh, hey, Iron Dad. Oh, hey, Tina. All right. Second and third. I said I was going to walk after my comic stream. I didn't realize it was already past 11. I needed like an hour to charge my phone because I realized my phone was half dead. So yeah, we're late night, but I haven't been getting enough walking done. So I need to walk. Need to get out and about. Charger stand feels really good right now, so I think we're good full charge. And we're just gonna move, and then if we have some stuff to talk about, we're gonna talk about it. Yeah, I gotta get them in. I've been only hitting like 8,000 the last few days. I keep missing it because just busy sorting. Honestly, I'm trying to make as much money as I can right now because I'm kind of broke, and I want to get back to buying enough comics to do a big long stream at least once a week. And I need to pull out duplicates. I have way too many comics. I'm drowning in them. I had a nightmare. I woke up today in a panic as I watched the basement flood. The store's basement got to like 3 feet in my dream, and I was like, oh fuck, I'm losing comics. So I was like, all right, I gotta get sorting. Who's here? Oh, hey, Alex. Brooklyn born. I'm not sure if I said hello, but hello. Been having a lot of fun with AI some more. Every time I think I'm done with AI for a little bit, some new version, new update, like it gets better every time I use AI. I was able to do a short animated clip last night using one, I forget the service though, it was too expensive. I didn't want to use it but the animation was kind of fun. I put that on Instagram. Today's thumbnail I used Bard. I found that Bard I'm enjoying way better than ChatGPT because I've been using 3.5. That's the public version. Bard on Google lets you tell it to remember things so you can build on its knowledge. And I think it's awesome. So tonight's thumbnail was created. I asked Bard to create a thumbnail, Williamsburg late at night in July, with a nerd in black shorts and a black shirt. So it wrote this big long prompt, much bigger than I'm used to seeing when I write prompts. And I posted it in a thumbnail. It actually turned out pretty cool. So I feel like I'll be able to use Bard to do better thumbnails. I think it'll be like way better than the ones I've been doing. I don't know, I'm having so much fun though. I think there's so much potential in AI right now. Yeah, it looks sort of like me, middle of the night, walking around. That's like what I wanted to go for. I've tried to do it before, but I couldn't quite get the work right. But since I asked Bard, I wrote it how I normally would write it. And then I asked Bard to write me a proper prompt. And so Bard seems to be much more intelligent than Midjourney. Midjourney, you need a lot of description. So it's cool. I feel like Bard's been helping me answer things better than ChatGPT. Which I'm guessing if I use ChatGPT 4, it would be even better than Bard. But anyway, it's fun. I've actually been using Midjourney to make some artwork based on my art cards, like to inspire it. And I think they're actually turning out pretty cool. Looking forward to, I think I'm going to do something, maybe a book or something. No, I'm just sure. I'll let you guys know as I work on these things. What else? I don't even know what else to tell you. So it's the middle of the freaking night. I don't even know how many people are going to come into the stream. I'm just going to do just a normal loop, I think. Tonight's all about just getting the steps in. And if you want me to talk about something, I'll definitely talk about it. Oh, hey, Axios. We have a big, long truck. Don't know if they're making a delivery right now or what's going on. Orbit Motor Carriers, Inc. I kind of would love to see if I can learn to program like a little video game or something. I would love to make a little PopFuzz themed mobile game. Oh, there we go. I've been looking for the right clouds to get our colorful clouds. There you go. Finally, it's been like 2 weeks. We got disconnected a little bit. Orange, yellow, teal. I don't know why the connection doesn't want to look up there. Blue. Okay. Oh, I'm getting drizzled on. Because someone actually looked for the weather over Brooklyn. I didn't think it was supposed to rain anymore. I thought rain was tonight. I don't have an umbrella on me. Ah, crap. I don't want to get soaking wet. Oh, now I can't even see the... That's funny. I'll just look back up. I can't see the lights anymore. Was it just... I got to go over there. Is it just where I was standing? Oh, no. There they are. Oh, it's so weird. It's in like a... Is that the same spot I was just looking? I can't even tell. I thought it was lower down. Nope. That's weird. Whenever I hold the phone up there, it like loses its signal. It doesn't want me to show you the spot from the bridge lights. That looks like a freaking UFO. I've been looking for those lights for the last week, though. I haven't been able to see any good cloud pattern to show them. Okay, there we go. All right, let me test this out. See if we can get this proper without disconnecting. All right, let's try this. There we go. Now it seems way higher than now, like harder to see. Is it moving? That would be a little bit freaky if it was. Okay, I'm gonna readjust this. We'll look for the lights again in a little bit. Oh, I spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. I'm trying to... Okay, I was messing around with it too much. 20% chance. All right, well, 20% chance you guys might see me run undercover somewhere and say, oh crap, there's a lot of them. I heard at least 2 or 3. Oh man, there's a lot. It must have been raining all day, so they didn't want to come out, but they're in there. They're having a party. Party! Okay, is Lars here? I hope he's not here. I wonder how Melody and Socrates are doing too. I haven't seen them on in a while. Okay. Looking, the lights are gone now. Nope, there they are. I see them. Okay, interesting. It's funny how I've never seen those lights before until that one night we were walking and I saw them. It was crazy. Okay, let's do a big old... I'm trying to think of the loop I want to take today. Oh, you know what? I went too far up. That's why. Too far up. If you go too far up, I can't cut across to the park, and that's kind of what I want to do. All right. I am on a crazy overnight schedule this week. The last few days I've just been kind of waking up around 6, going to bed at like 10 or 11. That seems to be my most comfortable state lately. And but I am getting a lot of sorting done, so I'm hoping I have my collection to start sharing pretty soon. I would love to just do some collection sharing videos, but I got a lot of sorting still to do because I need to clear out the clutter. And I also want to see what I have. Like, I'm up to, I think, 3 short boxes, maybe a little bit more of my Peach Momoko comics. I look, she has 700 something in the database, so I think I have 400 or 500 of the 700. So I have to figure out what the last 200 are that I still need. And then I think my David Nakayama's up to 3 or 4 boxes. I don't know how many covers he's done, so I should double check that as well. And then I think my Sabine Rich is half a box. She hasn't done as many covers. My Lyrics Lee is like a third of a box. My Dawn Matigue, I think, is half a box. I'm just trying to get everything sorted by artist because that's kind of how I collect. That's my main collecting like habit when it comes to comics. I like to build the runs, and when I buy big collections, I build runs. But for the most part, when I go after individual books, I usually go after my favorite artists. Either my favorite artists or like really old, rare stuff. Although that being said, I really should check to see what I need in my regular runs too. If I need like any Amazing Spider-Man or any Fantastic Four, most likely I have the majority of the Bronze and Copper Age of that stuff though. And newer stuff too. I probably have a majority of newer stuff. And if I don't, then I won't get it because it's most likely kind of rare. It means I haven't accumulated it in, 20 years of accumulating comics. We're gonna walk by the park, just see what's going on. I guess we can go see the aftermath of the fair. It should be all closed up, so I feel like we can take a nice walk through the fair street. Okay, I'll take 20% chance of no rain. I'll just keep going. I'm walking faster tonight. Tonight's all about getting the steps in. Steppity steps. So is everyone just a zombie tonight? Is it late? You guys tired? Usually I have a few people chatting, but I think everyone's sleeping. Half my chatters are gone. It's all good though. I'm here to make my steps. And then afterwards, tomorrow, whoever wants to watch it can watch the neighborhood. And I'm still curious how often I'm actually getting people on this channel that don't know me from my other channels. If someone just finds me for the first time, like, oh, I like watching a guy walk around Williamsburg in the middle of the night. Like, who is this person? I want to know. Oh, superpower I would not want to have. Rita from Doom Patrol. Even though it's cool that she can get big and powerful, she can shapeshift a bit. She also can just melt into like a gooey pile. So yeah, I don't know if I would want that power. So it's kind of like good, kind of terrible. You're just sorting stuff, aren't you? Or are you in a bathtub? I have no idea. I'm just assuming you're trying to sort through things. Oh, Will's filling up boxes for me. That's what he's doing. Will is creating a beautiful box of comics. So I'll probably have another comic haul worth of comics just from Will by next weekend. Sweet. What are you are sorting them? You're organizing them? Like, do you have a giant sports card collection? Yeah, no glue power. Because the thing is, you could have like Mr. Fantastic, or you could have Kamala Khan. There's other ways to have like Plastic Man, like distortion powers without being kind of gross. So yeah, no gooey powers. I don't think I'd want to have vampire immortality, not for the immortality part, but for the bloodlust. Like, I wouldn't want to constantly have this need to suck blood, and then I'd be afraid that I'd get this need, and then I would like get a victim, probably kill someone, and then get blood all over my comics. Like, I wouldn't. That's any superpower I had, I'd 100% want it to enhance my ability to collect. Of course, I'd feel guilty and use it most of my time to save people, because that's really what you should do when you have superpowers. But like, if I can fly to like 100, 200, 300 garage sales every weekend really quick, pick up the comics I want, and get all those, and then spend the rest of the afternoon saving the world, yeah, I'll do that. That would make me happy. Yeah, I would like Flash's powers. Here's the thing. The only downside to Flash's powers is that he gets so hungry that you probably have to spend 20 grand a month on groceries. But that also might be fun because you get to eat as much as you want. Yeah, reconnect after this spot. There we go. I think we're okay. I always disconnects over here. It's still going to be kind of weak until I circle around. And I'm trying to figure out which street I am in. All right, I'm back. Oh, Axios. I know the feeling. I have, what was that, 40,000 cards? So think about double that amount of comic books. That's what I have to sort. And comic books take up a lot more space, and I got to pull them out of bags and boards to look at the condition. So I feel you. I know how fun and exciting and yet exhausting it is to get the sort. Getting the sort out. I back in the 90s when I was in college, I bought and sold sports cards. So I really enjoyed sports cards for a while. My biggest thing about sports cards is the amount of junk that just piles up. All the, crappy players, all the stuff that doesn't really matter. You just end up with so much of that. It's like Michael Jordan, sweet, 400 pieces of garbage. Another Michael Jordan, sweet. So it's just like, it's fun if you collect more of just the good stuff, because all that cheap stuff just piles up so fast. All right, which street is this? I'm trying to figure out where the festival starts. Yeah, I love non-sports cards. I buy and sell like a ton of them. That's actually a huge percentage of our store sales, is selling packs of non-sports cards. I've had a hard time finding them like I used to, though. Like, I used to be able to find a whole case of like Garbage Pail Kids, pay $40 a box, slowly sell a pack, go through like a box a month for a year or 2 years if it's a case. I can't really find that anymore. Oh wow, this is really far over here. I was thinking it wasn't this far. But here's the feast. Let's walk through the feast street and then I'm gonna loop back around. We got the feast. Today they lifted up this giant tower, I think. It's like a big old event. I think you can't walk in the middle of the street right now. But I'm gonna walk a little bit. Try to figure out if there's any traffic. Okay. It was raining all day today. It must have been really miserable in the feast. The store, the sales weren't that great because of the rain. Rainy days are kind of the worst. I mean, we still sold a healthy amount, so I'm happy about that. But I feel like we're in a AI drawing painting right now. All these shuttered amusement food things. Smooth, like I could go for a smoothie right now. Fresh lemonade. Oh man, so much of this feels good. Oh, there's a guy sweeping up the street. That's cool. Cleaning up afterwards. Garbage Pail Kids is not a huge supply of them. It used to take me a few months to find a case. So the supplies aren't so big, and during the pandemic, the value really jumped up. So like, Series 1 cards, you used to be able to get like the best ones for $10. Maybe 2 or 3 for the bulk. Now it's like Atom Bomb, high graded ones like thousands of dollars. Get the mini street sweeper. I can't walk. All right, I'm going to follow the street sweeper. No, I'm going to loop around. I can't walk down the street. The sides are all blocked up. And the street sweeper is cleaning for the night. That's cool, they're cleaning it up afterwards. You always wonder after a big busy day when people are eating left and right, dropping trash everywhere, how they clean it up. I never saw the little street sweeper. That's actually kind of cool. But yeah, the values of like Marvel cards, sports cards, pretty much everything went crazy during the pandemic. Like I used to buy late 80s, early 90s boxes of basketball cards for like $36 so I could sell packs for $2. And people would like to buy them. You have a chance of a Jordan. Now it's like the same boxes are $100. So that's $3 or $4 a pack that I pay. When am I going to sell packs for $7? I just don't feel comfortable. I don't want to sell it. I want to sell the like 50 cent to $2 pack basically. And the one thing that's crazy is non-sports cards out of the package do not sell that well for me. You'd always think that someone would want just the cards themselves, but I think it's more people want the experience. They don't really want to collect all the cards. They want to crack the pack. Because cracking the pack is where all the fun is. All right, a little non-sports card rant. But I love non-sports cards. I've been selling them since I was in high school in the early 90s. I remember like going around and seeing if people wanted to buy packs, individual cards, sets. didn't make a ton of money, but it was fun. Make $50. Yeah, I was set for the week. I could buy more cards and I can go do more fun things. All right. Yeah, I can tell. When we only got 8 folks in here, I know it's really late at night. 2 a.m. walking is probably not the best walk. What I like is a lot of times if I do it too late the following day, lots of people actually watch after the stream, which is kind of cool. Yeah, no non-sports. Well, non-sports has been like that since probably the early 2000s. Because I remember buying the Lost cards to get the relic cards. And I love those. I have probably like 30 relic cards from the Lost set. I bought several boxes of those. But yeah, modern cards, the anime set that Peach Momoko did all the artwork for that came out a couple years ago. That set's amazing. It has so many different like one-of-a-kind art cards and the autograph cards that she did. I really want to get a set, all the ones she signed. But they're kind of expensive, $100 each, $150 each. So for that price, I can get, a comic signed for her on eBay for like $20. So I haven't really been rushing to buy the cards, but I kind of want to get them all. But I don't mind. Honestly, if you give me a non-sports card that they make that's like a limited edition signed card or a really cool relic card or something with the unique art that's like one of 100 or something, I don't mind paying a bit for that because that becomes collectible and fun. So I think that's actually pretty cool. Because honestly, the bulk of trading cards are kind of boring, right? The fun of it is opening the packs and trying to put a set together. It's not really having the set and pulling out a complete set every once in a while to look at it. I don't think I get that much joy out of it. Trading cards is very much about the process more than the collectible, I think. So when non-sports cards does make little cards that have a lot more value to it, then that becomes a lot cooler to me. So relic cards, one-of-a-kind art cards, autograph cards, that kind of stuff, you feel like you're really getting a little piece of memorabilia and not just a cheap mass-produced card. So I like it. You give me all that weird stuff. I'll buy it when it's affordable, and then if the price goes up, I stop buying it, basically. And it's not so much about driving the prices up. It's about making something sellable in a very niche market where there's a lot less demand. Kids back in the 80s and earlier would buy the pack to get some cards, some gum, and just have a little treat. The kids today don't need that treat. They have access to so much stuff that you really have to make cards more of an adult collectible to get them to sell. Oddest items. I'm not sure. Usually people just ask for what we have. Like they see Atari games, like, oh, do you have this game? Or they see a comic, oh, do you have that comic? Occasionally people come in thinking we're a deli and ask if we have like a lighter or a Apple charger, which I probably should sell Apple chargers. I get asked several times a week, which is funny. I wonder how much people would pay for our Apple charger too if they like really need one. Can I buy them on Amazon for $5 and sell them for $10? That kind of thing. Honestly, I feel like most people are looking for something nostalgic, so they'll start the sentence like, oh, I have a odd question, but do you think you have, but they'll name something that's so like not odd. It'll be like a lunchbox from Dukes of Hazzard or something, right? Which really is not that odd if you're a store that sells memorabilia and nostalgia. Yeah, no, if it's non-sports cards, honestly, the best thing to do is just wait till people crack the boxes and then just buy them super duper cheap later on eBay. But for a sealed box, because the thing with sealed boxes is they don't make more of them, right? So they make a 10,000, 5,000 get cracked, and then they slowly get cracked over time. So with time, you're paying for the experience of opening the box more than what's worth inside. So if you just want the cards, it's better just to find them in lots on eBay, just for value-wise. Good evening, Kathy, or good morning. Yeah, nostalgia gets me really hardcore. I love nostalgia. My whole life's about nostalgia. My channel's about nostalgia, right? Pop for pop culture. So Pop Walks. Pop Fun to Play is about having fun with your nostalgia. Pop Comics is about how pop culture affects comics and how much I love comics based on their pop culture connections. So for me, nostalgia is, and then I think about how nostalgia affects values. I buy and sell nostalgia. My whole life is about nostalgia. I'm a nostalgia expert pretty much. You know, I might not be 100% perfect, but I definitely get in debates with people sometimes that don't understand how nostalgia affects things. The temperature is really nice, but the air is kind of thick with humidity. So it's making me feel like I'm having a hard time breathing a little bit. Oh yeah, the romance comics were amazing. I literally was just scrolling down through Whatnot trying to find giveaways to enter. Seeing the normal stuff. And then all of a sudden I saw that like mod style 1960s artsy cover, which I know is like a top 5 rare or more demanded romance comic from the late 60s and the 70s. So like, oh, I got bid on. I bid on it. I didn't even hear the description or anything. I was like, you know what? I'll bid $20. Just, oops. I'm trying to get. I have a soda on me. I'm trying to get. I'll bid $20 if as long as it looked like it was at least at 3 or 4, which I think it's at least at 3 or 4, maybe more. I think in the condition it's probably like a $50 comic or more. So I knew that was one I wasn't going to be able to get easily on eBay. So I was thrilled to get that. And then the other ones he had was even like, not maybe as rare or in demand, except for the Golden Age one maybe. But they were all really good price. I had to buy them. Had to go a little bit crazy. Because I'll go to Comic Cons, look at, 50 vendors that have 10,000 comics each, and I might be lucky to find 1 or 2 romance comics at a vendor. And some vendors don't have them. Some vendors might have a few, but the prices are so high. So I'm always trying to get really cheap ones. And then, I don't know, I think everything I got from him that night was awesome. Hey, Mr. Brightside. Right now, I started really late. It was a really night walk tonight, so we're just getting my steps in while chatting. I'm looking for topics to talk on. It's so funny. I got Angry Otter before. I saw his name, all of a sudden I saw Jason. I got the wrong horror guy. I try to make things to make me remember people. So Michael, I got it next time. It's Michael. I gotta think of the Inside Out Kirk mask and not the hockey mask. So I gotta think of I need to think of a horror otter on the Enterprise. I got it. I was watching a video on they now have AI that can, if you're thinking in words, it can see what words you're thinking. It can like read your mind. You'll have to have things on your head, but I have a feeling they'll eventually have like a mind reader technique. It's crazy. AI is just kind of freaky if you ask me. Everything that's going on is crazy. I saw some earlier, but not over here. We were on North 8th. We missed a few blocks. Let's go. We're going no, let's loop downtown. Let's loop this way. I'm just doing the loops right now so I can get all my steps in. Maybe we should go check out the skyline real quick. Yeah, it's a device that will be able, depending on the patterns in your brain, AI will be able to figure out what you're thinking. It's going to be a really Black Mirror technology. In fact, all the Black Mirror technology up until this previous season feels like it's a real thing coming out soon. Not even like a thought experiment. But at the same time, I feel like if AI could read my mind and I had a device that would let me read my mind, I would love it because I'd put it on my head I would try to imagine things that I want to turn into art, and then have AI translate that into a vision of art, and then make a better version of that art. I like that idea. I think that'll be fun. But it'll be really creepy when, like, in law and trials, they'll put it in your head and, like, read your mind as you're thinking. That'd be kind of creepy. Okay, I'm gonna go down here. We might disconnect a little bit, but I just want to look at the skyline since it's kind of cloudy and stuff, and it looks cool. I don't know. I just have to say, it's been really fun playing with AI the last week or so. I've been playing a lot, actually. But Tina, that's the thing, it doesn't get tired. And what you'll do is you'll think about the most perfect cookies. You'll imagine the flavors, right? Like, maybe if you can't visualize it, but you could at least think of the most delicious cookie flavor in your mouth. That's maybe something you could visualize, like flavor and smell. If you could visualize that, then the device will read it and create the cookie based on what you want to taste, right? And then you'll eat it, and then it'll tell how well you like the cookie or not. And based on that feedback, it'll try another cookie, and you might try 4 slightly different cookies. And then based on how you react to the 4 cookies, it'll determine which one was your favorite cookie. And then you'll keep getting a better cookie till you just have the most magical, amazing cookie. Every time you have it, your life is just worth living. You'll live to 1,000 years because of the amount of happiness you'll get eating the most perfect cookie. And every day you'll have an even better version. And it'll be low calories, it'll be super healthy for you, have all the nutrition you need and everything, so that you can eat as much of them as you wanted without worrying about the negative consequences. That's what AI is gonna do. You're gonna love the AI cookie. All right, we're gonna disconnect a little bit as I walk by, I think. And think about, AI, the amount of capacity it's going to have, that your little thinking about cookies will be a small, like, minuscule part of what it's experiencing. So it won't even think about you thinking about cookies. Right? Like right now, I'm walking by, and like all the trees, imagine all the trees, every leaf on the tree is someone using the AI. Right? I don't care about each individual leaf. I just care about the overall picture. Oh, it's beautiful over here. So AI will be able to listen to you think about cookies all day, and it won't even, like, it'll be such a small part of what it's doing that it won't affect them at all. They're not going to get sick of it. It's just going to be something different. That's a small single leaf in the whole big picture of what they're doing. It's gorgeous over here. If you go to Google, you can, on Google, type in Bard, B-A-R-D, and Google will give you a link to its Bard app. Bard is now Google's AI. It's pretty amazing. I've had it really help me out the last couple days. So go to Bard. In fact, the cool kid had ChatGPT write a story about Link going to to the Spider-Verse dimension to get the ultimate Spider-Verse burger from McDonald's or whatever. And so I wrote this really fun, silly story about it. And then I went to Bard and I asked Bard to write a prompt for Midjourney to create an image. I'm gonna see if I can actually get that image. I should be able to download it. No, I don't want to disrupt this. All right, I'll be right back. No, never mind. I'll get it for tomorrow, or maybe I'll post. I don't know. I might post the story and the image on. Maybe I'll have it do a bunch of images and do a little mini like word photo show story on YouTube or something. But yeah, it's just, so what I'm saying about Tina, to you, Tina, is try out Bard and ask Bard to make the most delicious cookie recipe. And see what Bard comes up with, and try it. I want to know how good the cookie recipe Bard can come up with. I have a feeling you would get one of the best cookie, or tell it the type of cookie you want to make, but ask for it to make the best version of that recipe for the best version of chocolate chip cookies, or the best version of a Oreo cookie, and see what recipe it comes up. Because it's going to go through all of human knowledge that's on the internet right now and figure out what would be the best. Maybe it doesn't, maybe it sucks, maybe it's a terrible one, but maybe it'll make a cookie that you absolutely love. I have a feeling that's a possibility. Because today I had Bard write the description I wrote the title, and I had it write the prompt for Midjourney to make the thumbnail, and I had it write the title for the comic video, and I had it write the video's description for the comic video. The only thing it didn't make was I still took a picture for the comic video, but I have a feeling if I use Bard to create the thumbnails for the comic video, I'm going to get even better comic haul video thumbnails than I've been doing. It's amazing how much information that you have at your fingertips now. And what I like about Bard too, I was saying it before, but I'm going to say it again. Bard lets you, they have a command, I forget the command, I really need to learn it, but you can tell it to remember things. So I can basically, with the comic channel, I told it, this is my comic channel, and I gave a link to it, to the Pop Comics. I said, write me the most viral video title you can based on the results on this channel. And that's the title it gave me. Instead of giving me 10 random ideas that ChatGPT does, Google just gave me one that just seemed perfect. So that's super awesome. I really want to find more animated AI creation programs. I tried the one last night, and I did put the little animation on Instagram, which I thought was pretty cool. But it's really pricey. The free version would have only let me make about 5 animations, and then I had to pay $5 a month. And then at $5 a month, I could make maybe like 10 animations, but longer ones. So I just thought, you know what? I'm not ready for this. I gotta wait for one where I can pay like $20 a month and have unlimited access. I really don't like to be limited on my creativity or my thoughts. So that's another reason why I like Bard, because it can have it remember things. So basically, by making it remember things, I'm able to get a lot more out of it, because we can go back and it can give me advice based on previous conversations. Where ChatGPT didn't remember anything. I literally would ask it, and then like 3 sentences later, it would be like giving me the thing that was given to me that was wrong before that. It's fun, and this is just progress in the last year. I don't know what AI is going to bring in the next year. Another year from now, it's going to be crazy what you're going to be able to do with it. Will be honestly the short 3-10-second video clips that you can make now. They are about as good as the images that they made a year ago. So if the images that were made a year ago compared to what I can do now, which is looks like a photograph, then I have a feeling you will be able to write out entire scripts and make a video out of it, like a 5-10 minute video. Or if you're bad at writing the script, you can go to Bard and write me a prompt to create a video using whatever app about PopFuzz the robot, and I'll put in whatever it is, the information, so that I can have the model or shape of PopFuzz. And I want a story about PopFuzz surviving in the future when humans have rejected media, but he's a robot who still wants to live in an analog world. So it'll be the story of PopFuzz looking for old books and old comics and old magazines and old records and all that kind of stuff. And I'll add as much detail as I can think of in my head, but I'm not a writer. So I'm going to ask Bard to write a script. And it should be able to come up with a really decent script for the idea that I just had. And then take that script and plug it into one of these AIs that make video and be able to come out with a pretty awesome animation that's 5-10 minutes long. I'm 100% sure that within a year we'll have that. Which, if you ask me, is crazy, because, hey Brian, a year from now, I think there's going to be a lot of people that still don't know about AI or not used it. but there's going to be a lot more people trying to be creative, and the value of creativity is going to become, it's going to be hard to make money on creativity, I think, just by how AI is working. All right, good night, Axios. Sleep well. Brian, were you out at Eternal Con this week? I didn't know if you ended up making it or not. Oh, we got some fun. Every time I see art books, I just want to see. Let's see, we got Basquiat book. Iconic. Will just sold, Andy Warhol. Will just sold, which were pretty cool, but for a really high price. Some, I believe it was Basquiat, Andy Warhol event posters from the 80s. I think he just got like $1,000 to $2,000 a piece for 2 of them, which is kind of amazing if you ask me. But yeah, just Saturday. How was Saturday? Would you say it's good, worse, or better than you have done in the past? Because I don't know what the market is like right now. I gotta readjust this. There we go. If you guys don't know, Brian is a cool artist. He sells at a ton of different tri-state area conventions. He also sometimes does artwork for insert cards. So talking about sports cards, Brian does a lot of sports card art. And I think he's done a lot of ones that when they do like one-of-a-kind art cards and stuff. It's pretty cool. You can look him up, briankong.com, if you want to check out his website. And you can also follow him on Instagram. And I don't know where else Brian is. I know he's on Instagram. That's usually where I keep track of what he's up to. Pretty good. Okay, that's good. I want to hear that. I want to hear the idea of artists making money selling art. To me, that's a beautiful thing. Brian, have you used AI in any way, like maybe to inspire yourself for ideas, or like how to print things better, or like have you tried AI yet? Just whenever you come to a question that you get kind of stuck on, because I feel like AI would be really good for that. I mean, that's how I was able to do the little short AI animation last night. I had no idea what program to use. I just asked Bard. It's like, hey Bard, what do I use to make animated AI videos? And so it recommended a program. I think it was Kyber I used. Ooh, Street Candy Pirates. There's fucking a lot of them out today. Oh, another one. Okay, oh, another one. Okay, this block is no good. Allison will not walk down this block. She refuses to go down certain blocks now. Oh, another one. Okay. This feels like a war zone. A war zone of filth. War zone of filth. Brian, the things that I think AI could help you, like I wouldn't use that at all to replace your talent. That's not what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking more of the business side. I think you could go on Bard right now and ask it to tell you the top trending pop culture ideas. And there might be things that like haven't hit you on the radar, or you know, that might not happen for another week before you notice it, where you can get a, thank you. Get, I know there's a lot of rats, it's gross. But I feel like it would help you get ahead of like trends or things that are really popular. So, you know, sometimes if you're the first or second person that kind of does something, it's so much easier to have success. Also, I would use Bard to keep track of maybe all the different area conventions. I don't know, I feel like there's so many different things you can look up on there. I want to try to get it to teach me some programming. I've already asked it a little bit to help the cool kid. He's getting a little overwhelmed trying to learn programming, but I'm trying to get him to use AI to teach him, because AI really gives you lots of great lists of resources. And anytime you get stuck with a question, I just ask it now. I feel like I can get answers to almost anything I want. The only thing I wasn't able to get the answer to was I was trying to find a proxy service that would let me buy stuff from Italy, because there's stuff from Italy that I want that I can't get easily because I don't know how to ship it or get it out of Italy into the US. because there's, you know, some rare Ziggy stuff there. And it kept giving me a bunch of proxy services that are in the US that'll ship to Italy, but not the reverse. So that's what I need to find. Someone like in Italy that ships to the US. In fact, that might be a great business idea for someone that lives in Italy. Because I know proxy services make quite a bit of money, I think. And then the other one, I need to find a proxy service for South America. From, I think, 3 or 4 different countries I know have Ziggy things. You have a little bit in Colombia, a ton in Argentina, a ton in Mexico, but I don't see it as often, but I know it's there because I actually see it at flea market videos. If ever I watch a flea market video from Mexico, it's amazing because I'll see them walk by and then I'll see like a Ziggy doll or a figure on a table. I'm like, crap, I need to go there. If you guys like Garbage Pail Kids, speaking of that, in Mexico, they made these bootleg Cabbage Patch Kid doll type dolls, but they're the Garbage Pail characters. They are absolutely amazing. It costs about $200 to get them, but they're on my want list. They are just like freaking amazing because they look like all the best Garbage Pail Kids from series 1 and 2, but as Cabbage Patch Kid dolls. But yeah, problem ordering from Mexico too is that the shipping is really, really high and the loss rate is pretty high too. And then I know Brazil, there's a couple Ziggy things I want. They have a non-sports sticker set with a sticker album with the packs of stickers. I said this before, but I need everything. I want the sticker packs, I want the album full of stickers, I want a mint unused album, and I want a set of the stickers not attached to the album. So I want a little bit of it all. And maybe like extras, just because why not? I'd love to have that. So far, the rats have been good. They don't really harass me. I'm just afraid one day there's going to be a rabid one that like starts chasing after me. And that'd be kind of freaky. I don't want that to happen. Trying to think other part, like Germany, I have a lot of the German stuff. I really see German things I need anymore. UK, there's really not that much there. So it's super duper rare for me to find any UK Ziggy stuff. I know of 1 or 2 plush dolls that I don't own. And then I think Norway had a couple Ziggy things. I like every once in a while someone will send me one or I'll find one. So those are kind of cool. I think Italy though is the biggest country that has the most things that I'm not able to get easily. I had one guy that was posting on Macari years ago, but he would always charge so much for them. Like things that should be $10, he would charge $50. So I end up buying like 10 items for $500 and it was really expensive. What I like is because then I look on eBay Italy, same items are going for like $5, $10. So what I like is a proxy service that I pay maybe $5 more plus the international shipping and just buy everything. I would like that. Alright, well, the stream's been going pretty strong. We're back at the end of the fair. We're gonna loop around one more time. Did I lose you guys? Are you guys falling asleep? Got the festival all down there. It does look kind of cool just seeing the street of rides and stuff in the middle of the night where it's all closed down. Pretty neat. Pretty cool. I know it's really late, so I don't know if you guys are just passing out or if I'm disconnected. There's been nights where this thing doesn't work, so I get, okay, we're here. Okay, we're good then. I can just keep ranting on random things. Oh, the Philippines too. I need, festival's usually 2 weeks, I think. So we have, this is the first weekend, I think. So we probably have 1 more week. So probably until the following weekend, I think. They didn't have any rummage sale this year. I'm kind of really disappointed about that. I always look forward to the rummage sale. It's not like I got the most amazing stuff or anything. It's been a regular place that once a year I get to look for junk. And I miss that. Oh, NES games are always good. They don't sell quite as well as they were maybe 5 years ago, but still awesome. I love NES games. I wish I had a giant house so that all my collections, like NES games, I probably have 200 or 300 in my collection. Maybe not that much. I don't really know how many I have, but I have a lot. I just wish I had the space to set them all up and see what I had and collect them more and have a little bit more fun with them. I feel like that's the one thing I miss out, having a lack of space. Not a lack of space, but just a limited space. You know, I put a lot in the space I do have. But it's funny, there used to be still like NES games, I used to sell them for like $2 to $5 every time I would get them. But like 10 years ago, I started kind of collecting onto them more. And the prices just went crazy after that. I'm kind of glad I did. Got lots of cool stuff. I have a sealed Super Mario 3, factory sealed. Who knows what that's worth? Like when we bought it, it was like $50. Now, graded, even like an 8.5 would probably be like 20 grand. Yeah, did you buy more? Is there more stuff from him? What I missed out, what you sold in the past from him was the, that was the long way. What I missed was the, what am I talking about? The EC stuff, the pre-horror stuff. Oh yeah, that's some good stuff. Good, solid, like $10 to $40. Yeah, I think Will thinks that anytime someone has to sell something, they need it for their crack addiction. It's probably not always the case, but yeah. You're so funny, Will. And then Will sells it to the crackhead. They brings it to me, and I have to get it all the comics. I'm like, Will, don't sell any. Sell me all of them. I want every comic ever. Unless it's 90s stuff. You don't have to sell me that. It doesn't feel hot outside, but I'm sweating like crazy. It must be really humid. I think it's only like 73, 74. But the humidity is just making it like the moisture just pile up on my face. I sorted out my Black Hawk comics. Between everyone selling me Black Hawk, I think I pulled out like 50 duplicates. I bought a lot of Black Hawk from people. I need to get the older ones. Could just be old and feeble. You never know. You're still young, Will. You don't realize that the older you get, the weirder and crazier and shittier your body becomes. Think of your body as like a worn out washing machine that you've been using for 48 years. That's what old people are. So it's not necessarily drugs. It might just be oldness. Oh, we got a bag on the ground. We got some street candy, although it's been raining. Oh yeah, so whatever was in here is soaking wet. It's a bag of soaking wet books. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. I hate seeing books drenched in water. Crackhead. Well, you gotta keep it from being too public. Otherwise, you're gonna be the guy that people know of making fun of crackheads. You gotta let crackheads get their crack and not harass them. I can't see. The sidewalk's all messed up. All right, oh, we got our first hour in. That went quick. A lot quicker than I thought because there hasn't been too much chatting. I've just been chatting. Getting my own chats out. Yeah. Oh, back to the AI. Bard, you can just go to Google, type in Bard, and it comes right up. It's right on Google. So it's super easy to use compared to ChatGPT where you had to like sign up and stuff. So Bard, yeah, I think Bard you can just use your Google account. So if you have a Google account, you just go right into Bard. So it's actually a lot easier to use if you want to play around with it. I know, I do want to go to ECC one of these days. I just have to get to the point where I'm earning more through my videos. Because honestly, I don't really want to flip stuff. I'm not a big fan of doing it. I don't like waiting on lines. I don't like selling new hot things for 10 times the price they're going to be in like 2 weeks. There's a lot about it that I don't enjoy. Maybe when I was younger, I would have done it. So I'd rather like get $5 every 1,000 views walking around the neighborhood, and then hopefully get that to the point where it pays for everything. Yeah, and Will, also if I went, I'd want to buy like 10 long boxes and figure out how to get them home. I buy so much stuff at these things. Even when I went to the New Jersey event a couple weeks ago, I was like, I have $500, that's it. Not gonna spend any more. And then I found some amazing Golden Age stuff for a really good price. So I end up spending like $3,000 on credit cards. That's why I can't buy stuff for a while. I gotta catch up on those. I mean, I'll buy stuff from you, Will. I'm just saying in general, I'm not like going on whatnot and buying stuff. Very, very little stuff. Like I tried, like the other day with those romance comics, I ended up buying those because that was just like a once in a lifetime opportunity kind of buy. Whereas like most of the variants and stuff, I can wait. I don't have to have them right now. But yeah, I would love to have a budget of like $3,000 a week to pay for transportation, shipping, and the space I need to have all the comics, and then to be able to buy all the comics I want. Cool thing about that too is I'll probably eventually catch up and have them all, so I'll be done. Just new stuff at that point, which would be kind of funny. Imagine having like every comic ever, except for maybe the really, really expensive ones. I give the tune a good 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. All right, we're going by Joe's. Wow, Joe's is 2 a.m. and we still have 2 people eating, but for the most part, Joe's is dead. I think that's the first time we walk by Joe's and have no one there. But we're gonna walk by the Blue House in a minute. The Walmart Batmobile should be over here somewhere. Walmart Batmobile. Is that the Blue House? No, that's not the Blue House. I can't even tell. It's so dark out. No, I don't see it. I don't see the Batmobile. I'm looking. There is. I think if you include every comic from every country, there's probably almost, there we go. Blue House. The Blue House. I love the Blue House. Blue House is so cute. I want a Blue House one day. I think there's close to 1 million different comic book covers, which is mind-boggling. And then just add the amount of AI art that's going to be coming out. It's just mind-boggling how much imagery there will be in like 100 years, even 10 years. Like there's no way you could look at one image a minute or one image a second for like the rest of your life and probably not even be able to knock out a huge percentage of all the cool images to look at, which is insane to me. I guess that's why you have to figure out what the societal favorite images are, so we can all be like, yeah, that's awesome. Silver Surfer 4, perfection. Don't need anything else. Let's homage Silver Surfer 4 1,000 times because you don't need anything else. No need for new ideas. There's no room for it in my brain. All right, I didn't see the Walmart Batmobile, so no Walmart Batmobile. Trying to think. I usually try to make a little bit of a list of things I want to talk about, but my brain is kind of blank right now. I just think I'm tired because all I've been doing is sorting comics and not doing enough content. I need to do more content. A lot more content in my life. Sunny Cal, that is very possible. I could see that one day in like 30 years. Maybe the Batman, or that maybe they took it somewhere. Getting fixed up would make sense. Or maybe it just parked a different street or something. Maybe they took it for a ride and it needs to be fixed. I mean, if they took a ride and it just got parked somewhere else because they ran out of space. Hey, zombie monkey. I'm trying to think. Zombie monkey, I forgot your name Trying to think of the image. I know there's a zombie monkey, but what was it? Oh my gosh. Don't tell me. I'm trying to remember the image I made. I made up an image to try to remember. I got Michael's name completely wrong because I imagined Jason in a otter wearing Jason mask and not Michael Myers. But now I have an otter on the bridge of the Enterprise wearing a horror mask, which happens to be Captain Kirk, which is Michael Myers. There we go. No, it's okay. Zombie monkey, I am late. I'm up at like 1 in the morning walking around. What the heck? 2 in the morning even. I don't know what time it is. So it's perfect time. It's just awesome if you make it anytime, honestly, especially if it's the middle of the night. Oh my gosh, I can't remember what zombie image I made. Jay, but is it Jason? Is it a zombie monkey Jason? That's probably where I mixed up with Michael's name. I gotta think of a better anagram. If it's Jason, I gotta think of a better way to remember. I don't even know what street I'm on and where I'm walking. No, it's J. I want to say James, because my friend James made zombies, and I kind of remember James drawing a monkey. Could be wrong. This is fun though. I like trying to remember people's names, finding a way to remember. Hey Ronnie and Rascal, how are you guys doing? I gotta make anagrams to remember people's names. If I don't, I'm really bad at remembering them. Toys. Joseph? Jeez. Tina's giving me lots of Let's play 21 questions. Oh, I'm walking to the water. Oh, okay, we're going to cut out for a second. I was totally disoriented to think I was walking the other direction and not to the park or to the waterfront. Ooh, that's a big old pile of trash going into the park. Same name as the actor that played Randy in Clerks. Oh, geez, I don't know his name. So bad at name record or remembering names. I don't think... All right, we're going to go on the boardwalk. I don't know if we're going to disconnect or not. Wow, I thought I made an anagram or an image to remember. Wow, the Empire State Building looks gorgeous. But my brain is blank. I didn't quite get in there. That's the... I always say, I got to get the ideas into the vault. Once it's in the vault, then I can remember things. Look how gorgeous the Empire State Building is. It's beautiful. I love the way the Apple phone picks up the cloud and the lighting. It looks gorgeous. The animal. Oh my God! How did I not connect an image in my head? Even Tina remembers. Like everyone else probably remembers. I don't. My brain is terrible. all over here. I feel like I shouldn't talk. I feel like it's ASMR time. Whoops. This is going down. It's so beautiful out. I don't remember if I had an image of a monkey fighting some kind of zombie. And that was what was supposed to trigger my memory. I think. Tina, what was the animal you were thinking about that would trigger? Giraffe. Oh, Jeffrey. Is it Jeffrey? Jeffrey would make sense. All right. So what was the image? I have a zombie monkey at Toys R Us. That did not work. Yeah, see, I connect things through imagery more than I do names and sounds. So I have to like think of something that connects it. I'm thinking of some really bad imagery, but that will help me remember. Okay, I'll try to remember. I love this game. Try to remember. Alright, where are we? Alright, we're back. We're back. Whew, I feel kind of hungry. Man, I really miss having a good thrift shop in the neighborhood. I need like a Salvation Army or a Goodwill or something that just brings cool shit weekly. Or I need to start traveling more around because I feel like I'm going through a little bit of junk withdrawal. At the same time, though, I need to keep cleaning and organizing and sorting my collection so I can make more money off of what I want to get rid of. We're still been pulling out maybe 300 pops a week. And we had a really good, we sold almost $1,000 worth on Saturday, I think. So I'm still pulling out pops. I just haven't been promoting it on the main channel. I just don't get a lot of excitement, I guess, or love for, or interest in doing videos on the main channel right now. It always feels a little bit depressing and negative. So I just don't do it. One day I might get back to it though, if I ever get a big giant space that I can enjoy toys more. Or find just another toy related subject that I can do on the main channel. Honestly, it's yeah, it was a really good. Now today sucked a little bit because of the rain, but overall the weekend was pretty good. I was happy about that because July is usually kind of really dead for us. So the fact that the last week has been pretty decent, I'm happy about. Just trying to catch up on all the bills while trying not to spend too much. That's actually why I bought probably about 5 or 6 $40 eBay lots. So I have some comic books to dig through to have fun on video without spending too much. Trying to cut the budget down, but still do a fun thing. And I gotta start doing some collection tour videos too, I think. Just so I have some cool videos without spending anything on them. And I gotta keep walking. I enjoy the walks. The walks are fantastic. And I do like that they get a little bit of traction, a little bit of views after the walk. Not a whole ton, but I feel like one day I'll get there. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure what the success is for a walking channel. I guess I just have to keep walking and it'll just slow grow over the time. Jeffrey, you messaged me on IG. It probably makes more sense. And just send me your want list so I can see if I actually have something of about the same value. Yeah, I think it's gonna be super fun. I have 15 to 20 short boxes that I've put together over the years of just the key issues. So anytime I had an issue that was worth something, I put it in those boxes. So I think it'd be fun just to really go through those, because a lot of those comics I've never shown. I have my Golden Age Archie comics, probably about 500 now. That are, 500 10-cent issues. Maybe not 500. I think it's 2 or 3 long boxes. No, it's probably 3 long boxes. I mean, short boxes. So it's probably like 400 10-cent in cover Archies. That's quite a lot of 10-cent Archies. I didn't realize I had so many. I know I have one box that's almost all Katie Keene, so that's one box. I have 2 other boxes that are all just earlier Archie issues. So yeah, I think I have 4. So that's probably an hour video right there, just showing all the Golden Age Archie stuff. I actually found another one I forgot I had last night. I think number 90, Archie number 90. Really white pages, white cover, a little bit worn, but the brightness of the white and how strong the red and blues were was actually kind of awesome to see. And I think once I've finished Katie Keene 2, I need to figure out what I need and start working on, I think the Betty and Veronica series. Since I have number 1, I would like to get the rest of that. And I think Wilbur is the other set I need to work on. Yeah, no, I know there's a lot of walking channels that do pretty well. I don't know what the secret is. Yeah, maybe I'll actually ask Bard tonight. I've been asking Bard a lot if I had questions like that. Just ask him, like, what makes Action Kids successful, or what makes this channel successful, and just see what it says. Maybe I can get some tips out of it, because I would like to see the walking channel grow a bit more. It's doing that thing again where at the beginning of the month I've only gained like 1 or 2 subscribers for the first 9 days of the month, and then I think today I gained 4 or 5 just because I mentioned it on the comic channel. So I gotta cross promote more, but I don't like spamming people. I also think I need to just get the main channel going longer so more people want to hang out with me, and then I can get more people to come over to the walking channel. I just like the walking channel because I can just put the camera on, I can walk around, get my exercise, hang out with you guys, have a nice chat, and not like stress out about it. Like, it sounds like I'm stressing out about it, but I mean making the content. Whereas when I do the comic videos or the toy videos, I think, oh, I gotta make this video perfect. I gotta make sure I don't mess up. Oh, let's go look at the book Nook thing real quick. So, Zombie Monkey, what is the best walking channel? What's your favorite one? I mean, you could say me, that makes me happy, but excluding my channel, what is the one you think I should look at to see what works? And tell me what you think works about it. Like, I'm just curious, what makes you want to watch a walking channel? Like, I know for myself, I don't watch walking channels that often because I usually have other things to do, and I usually just listen to videos half the time, like just informational videos, so I don't actually physically watch them that often. There's always new stuff in here. Ketogenic diet. Some kind of an architecture book, maybe. Advertisement. Wait, what is that? Some advertisement thingy. Ketogenic diet. I'm always surprised that there's new stuff in here. It's just like newspapers or something. What is this? Cookbook. 130 predictions. That sounds interesting. I wonder if they're accurate, from 2018. They say by the end of 2019 the world will shut down. Okay, all right, nothing fun there. Nothing fun. Always good to check though. Okay, so I kind of do some of that. I do try to show movie location stuff, but I keep showing the same ones. Hey, Darren. So, but is that the kind of stuff you like? You like seeing just like interesting locations? Hey, Ralph Rosa. Been a while. Yeah, Darren, I haven't been doing as late a night a walk, so It's the perfect timing right now because it's late enough that or it's early enough for you and late enough for Tina that Tina could still be awake. It's funny how the day or what time of day affects who can show up. It's kind of fun actually. Spring, summer, fall, winter, the flag. I feel like we haven't crossed over on these blocks for a while. No, I'm not sure. No, I think, is that just, yeah, maybe that is just salad. I need to get another salad from there. Oh, that sounds really cool, Zombie Monkey. Zombie Monkey, after this video is over, can you rewrite that name down for me so I can remember? Because I would like to check them out. I can't, like what happens is if it's not in a comment afterwards, I can't search the chat. And so it takes a little while. I'll try to remember an hour and 18 minutes, but it's just easier if you leave me a comment, which I do appreciate. Thank you. Just salad. I need to get another Dutch salad. I've really been enjoying those. I didn't get one the last 2 days though. I tried to come here on the 4th and they were closed. So I had to get a crappy Whole Foods salad. And then yesterday I really wanted the elote. So we ended up going at like 10 o'clock at night to the festival to get some more corn. I got 3 of them. They were delicious. I don't know. What do you guys want me to attempt or learn by tomorrow? Give me something that I should look up or learn about. That would be kind of cool. I'm trying to use Bard for more learning. Yeah, I really, as soon as this channel gets to like 1,000 followers where I make a little bit of revenue from that, I think I'll try to do at least like 2 days a week where I visit somewhere not in the neighborhood. Thank you, Zombie Monkey. I appreciate it. Oh man, I'll gotta remember your name now. Pretty sure of it, because now I have a new image that pops up. I felt blind before. I couldn't remember. Haunted locations. I'll ask Bard that actually. I'll ask Bard tonight. I'll see, hey Bard, is there any haunted locations in Williamsburg, Brooklyn? I bet there is something. Maybe I'll actually look up interesting locations too. I'm gonna actually ask Bard. I'm gonna make a list so that the next time we walk around, I'll have a bunch of locations to show you guys. That'd actually be kind of cool. I suspect that Bard would really be able to give me a good list of places. Like, oh yeah, this is where so-and-so got murdered. That's where that mysterious alien showed up at the one time. I did watch that one. It was a podcast about alien abductions. And there's one guy that's like famous for researching it or whatever. And he said he was in Greenpoint when he got abducted. And his wife at the time saw it. So maybe we can find that location. I'm not sure where that is, but yeah, we can find some creepy shit. Some nice haunted locations. Oh, or we could just watch Street Candy Pirates run down the street. He's under the car. He's hiding. Street Candy Pirates. Which street are we on? I think I want to loop back up again. Or Metropolitan. Yeah, I'm going to loop up after the next block. Yeah, that one was pretty big. Not quite dog size, but maybe small cat size. Yeah, I kind of like scary, creepy things, especially if it's based on someone saying it was real, even if it's maybe not real, but still, like that one small little doubt in your head that makes it extra creepy, it's always fun. Okay, I think we're gonna just walk through the festival again and then do the long way walk, because I kind of hit my I'm just surprised that like this feels like a much longer walk than I normally walk. Maybe I'm just walking fast tonight. Maybe I'm getting in a lot more steps than I realize. I'm probably walking at a much faster pace because I'm just zipping through, because usually I don't do the whole neighborhood in an hour and a half. Maybe I normally stop a lot more. Not sure. We watched Smile the other night, speaking about horror. Yeah, I think I'm walking fast. I think tonight is like I want to get the exercise in kind of day and not so much the exploring, so I feel like I'm moving faster, which is good. I need more speed, more stamina. But yeah, Smile was a really creepy, good horror movie. After it was over, I was like kind of disturbed. That's why I want a good horror movie. I wanted to kind of freak me out a little bit. Oh, hey, Todd. Yeah, I'll be here. I'm going to try to go to 2 hours, so I'm going to be here for another 37 minutes, hopefully. So not retiring yet. I don't know how safe it is to walk down the middle of the street here, because I think they're technically open right now. Yeah, I don't know if I technically want to watch that walking channel. I don't know. Well, I'll do it. I'll do some of that stuff, but maybe it'll creep me out too much. Because when it gets a little too real, like aliens and hauntings, maybe real, maybe not. But serial killers, yeah, they're real. That's actual terrifying. Like when we watched the Dahmer documentary show, whatever drama, that thing was like creepiest horror ever because it was based on reality. Don't like it. I mean, it was a really good drama, but it really made me queasy. Oh yeah, this is the corn place. I really want their elote right now. I want some other corn. Oh man, we're walking right by. It's gonna make me hungry. Walking by the festival. All right, this part of the street is closed down, so we have sweet corn, street corn, chicken tenders. Man, this looks good. Okay, that's good. Informative is better than terrifying. Smoothies. The worst part. Oh, there's a street candy pirate just ran across the street. The best part of, or no, not the best part. The most terrifying, agitating part of Dahmer was that he was like, everyone knew about it. Like no one paid attention. It was like so many signs of him doing terrible things, and like no one really pushed it, you know? Kebabs, pork, grilled chicken, shish kebab, ribeye steak, ice cold drinks. Really want to. That's funny. I mean, it's this interesting topic for the same reason why we like regular horror. Is it's kind of nice to be creeped out and face your fears without actually having to do it, and because of that, you can like face life better, I think. I mean, that's why I like horror stuff. But yeah, no, they that was one creepy ass drama. Felt really bad for all the victims. We're gonna disconnect. All right, we're back. I gotta say, that same spot, every time I walk by, it disconnects. Yeah, link any of the interesting channels. Link me. I definitely want to check them out. I want to explore walking channels a little bit just to see what I think, or maybe ask AI to say why it's successful. Maybe figure it out a little bit. Because because I would like this channel to have more success. I would like every channel to have more success. I like making content. There's something about it that brings me so much joy in life that I wish I could do it more every day, where it actually sort of made me an income, because that would be super fun. Because I love making videos, and it really, when I can't make videos, it kind of makes me a little bit bummed. Whew. All right, I think I've hit probably a high mile rate, because I feel my legs are really dragging now. So it must be, actually, I'm gonna see how, give me 1 second. I'm gonna just see how much I've walked. As fast as I think I can go. Maybe just the humidity just makes me feel, or maybe it's because I haven't been walking as much. All right, it just means I gotta walk some more. Gotta walk some more. And definitely going through the festival made me hungry for everything. Hungry for everything. All right, I think I want to just walk up Bedford now. This is weird. I just feel like we're walking in circles tonight. I really, the next time I'm back kind of on a day schedule, I definitely want to do some more city Manhattan walks. Just get out of the neighborhood a little bit. Driggs. Yeah, I'm just gonna go down Driggs. No, actually, we already went down Driggs. I think we already went down Bedford too. Wow, this is weird. This is the most circular I've already done it trip today, I think. Oh, Jack the Ripper is always kind of fascinating because it's an unsolved mystery. It was a major case. Ooh, did I just see a lightning bug? I was just saying I haven't seen any lightning bugs, but I think I just saw one blink. I really have not seen many this year, which is kind of sad to me. Yeah, no, we're having a fun conversation today. That's what today's video is about. Not because it's late at night, you can't really see much. There's no people out, it's dark. So it's mostly me just going on and on about different topics. Mostly AI. Today's an AI video. I'm just kind of obsessed with it. I'm having so much fun seeing what I can do with it and figuring out, like, maybe there's something I can do with AI that will give me more success in life. Or maybe make better videos, or make videos easier and faster. So I like the idea of thinking about AI and just doing different things with it and having fun with it. Maybe I should ask Bard what's the perfect length, how to edit it, like ask it a whole bunch of questions and try to figure out what would be the most successful video I can do. Should also ask it what the best keywords are. I'm gonna ask you a bunch of questions tonight. I kind of really want to optimize the channel, or all 3 channels, a lot. Yeah, I love being creative, so definitely. I might be sort of keeping it under the wraps a little bit, but you guys can sort of working on a book. It's a book about robot faces. That it's going to have all my art cards I've done on Whatnot the last 6 months. So there's like 130 of them. So it'll be like 20 pages full of those. And then I'm making AI art that's inspired by the art cards. And some of them are turning out really cool. So I might be sort of working on that a little bit. Maybe an hour each night just for fun. Come up with something cool to use. And I figure after doing that for a few weeks, I'll have something. Yeah, I think it's going to be kind of neat. Because I was looking up Amazon, the Kindle print on demand service actually makes pretty decent art books. So I want to just make it up and see how good the print comes out. Oh, Street Candy Pirate. If if it prints up pretty well and it actually looks cool, then I might start doing a couple art books a month just for the fun of it. Because I like the idea of having things that you can print out. Maybe I'll do like a Street Candy Pirate fashion book or something like that. Or like things related to our conversations. I think it'd be kind of fun. And then if I can make a cool book and it's like $15, I think that would be awesome. I think that'd be a thing that a lot of people would enjoy. I also saw I can do soft cover books, like really cheap. So yeah, it's gonna be fun, I think. I'm crossing my fingers. I don't want to be too open up about it yet, because like maybe it won't happen, or maybe I'll be de-inspired. But at the moment I feel a little bit inspired. So what I do is I spend like an hour a day on it, just to the point where I feel like I'm having a lot of fun doing it. And then once I kind of hit like this is a job, I stop. And I figure once I do that, if I make enough images and things and ideas to come up with like a 100-page book, I'll put it together, and I'm already researching what programs to use and all that to kind of put together. And we'll see. Maybe it'll be fun. Maybe I'll start being able to fund the walks by doing art books or things like that, or fund the comic channel. Like I would love to be able to do a 2-hour stream every week, like every Sunday night, just with all the cool stuff. I mean, no, I listen, you guys all look beautiful to me in my mind, because it's based on who you are and how I know you, and not what you look like. And that really doesn't matter whether you're the most beautiful supermodel or you're overweight and out of shape. You're all beautiful to me, just because I enjoy hanging out with you guys. I know most of us are kind of older folks anyway. Not all of us, but a lot of us are. So yeah, we're not all spring chickens anymore. But yeah, I mean, I could make art book based on funny images based on people's usernames. But yeah, I mean, but that's the thing too with AI art. You can kind of customize it to make it whatever you want it to be. So if you can, let's say if it took me 30 hours to make a book, I could do one a week and just upload them, and they could be all configured based on like my interactions with people. And I think that's kind of neat, actually. And the fact that I figured out that Bard can help me write better prompts makes me feel like imagery will be even better. What I need to get is to be able to write a prompt to basically put together PopFuzz and actually be able to recreate PopFuzz in imagery, so I can actually do like a graphic novel with him. That's really what I would like to do. Or maybe write it and put it together in AI and then hire an artist to redraw it like really nicely, something like that. But right now I have zero budget, so I would just like if I could use AI to create a story, that would be pretty cool. Or help get the stories out of my head. Whew. Lots of talking tonight. I'm gonna have another sip. I have a soda with me. I'm gonna have another sip because I am thirsty. I don't know, my stabilizer is getting tired. Yeah, I'm gonna put this down for 1 second. Oh no. I don't know if my stabilizer is just getting too tired or not. There we go. Like so far, with the images I'm making based on the art cards, like for instance, Tina bought one of my blue cards early on for a lot of money. So when I scanned that one, I had it create like a sci-fi scene, and it basically has like the art patterns in the sky on like a weird planet, and it looks actually really cool. Another image I actually had one card where I drew a bunch of robot PopFuzz faces in like a spiral, and that's what I used on Instagram today, and I made a little animation out of it that I thought turned out pretty cool. I have my card that has all the robot faces kind of stacked up, and I asked it to make inspire it to make a stack of robot faces, and that image actually turned out really cool. I'm having fun. There's a lot of cool stuff that's happening. What I learned about Bard today, though, is making the prompt. I used to try to keep them kind of simple. Right? The prompt would be like, imagine a nerd walking down or in the middle of the night in Williamsburg, Brooklyn on July, something like that. And that's all I would write.
So I asked Bard to write me prompts, and it really gives me like a 2 or 3 paragraph prompt. I did not realize how much more information you can write into prompts to make the image. So I'm going to experiment with that more and see what else I could get. Maybe there's some images in my mind I've been trying to get out for the last year, like some stuff, memories. I'm going to see if Bard can help me write a prompt for Midjourney based on my memories and like write it out much better. Because I feel like Bard understands what I'm saying better. Midjourney takes everything really literal. So if you put words in the wrong order, it'll literally, change it up based on how you wrote it. Whereas I think Bard, you can like write typos and it'll figure out what you're writing and understand you way better. It's honestly, it's really crazy. The future is now. Is the park up here open? No, the gate's closed. Gate is closed. Man, I am kind of hungry for one of these food trucks. But it's also, I don't know if technically any of them are open. They might just be cleaning up this time of night. It is. I am having so much fun with it. ChatGPT you had to like sign into and it's a little difficult, but on YouTube, if you already have a Google account, you can use Bard. Just go to Google, type in Bard. Bard is Google's AI, and it's way better than ChatGPT that I've used so far. I think ChatGPT 4 might be better than Bard, but it's not released yet. It's more like limited. So Bard has been really cool. Bard will teach you all the cool AIs. If you want to learn anything, you just ask Bard like which ones to check out. And it's so good at answering questions for me lately. Like if I want to learn something, I just ask it and it'll tell me. And also I watched a video on a guy who made YouTube videos that went from like 100 subscribers to 100,000 subscribers in like 3 months. And so they were interviewing him, and what it was he started using AI. He would feed all his information from his YouTube channel into AI and ask them to create video ideas and how to tag them and all that. Try to find what worked the best, and then he would, like as a video coming out, he would upgrade. Oh wow, this AC is so loud. I'd hate to live right by here. But because he was feeding information back into the AI to remember his channel and everything they talked about, it actually helped him like explode his channel. So I actually kind of want to do that with the channels as well. Try to figure out what I can do to get the channels to grow. Because I would like them to have success. I've dreamt of getting a silver play button for 5, 8, 10 years now. I've been doing YouTube since 2015. So the fact that I might never get it kind of upsets me a little bit. Yeah, it's fun. It's useful. I think you can learn lots of stuff. This is fun. This is like a new painting mural here. I don't think we've seen that one yet. It's like a face with a big hand on it. Let me see. I think wide. It's a little too dark to see it. It looks really cool though. Okay, let's go back. But yeah, I think it's like I first started playing around with it just to have fun, but then I realized how useful it is. Like I found a lot of good useful use for it. I was trying to tell the cool kid to use it to help teach him how to do games, and so he just asked it to write a street candy pirate. He asked ChatGPT to write a story about Link buying a hamburger at the Spider-Verse McDonald's, something like that. It was like a sentence, and it wrote a really fun little short story about it. And then we fed it into ChatGPT, into Bard. I cut and paste the whole story. I said, write me a prompt to make an image. I'm actually going to get the images. I'll be back in 1 minute. Got the image saved from Discord. Can I get it up here? Add scene first. Create new scene. Custom. Test. Alright, create new scene. Alright, let's layers plus add a custom item. Okay. Done. Okay. 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 No, I grew up in New Jersey. Whoop. Outside the city. Okay. I'm going to get this image now. I should be able to do it now. Switch. No, that didn't. No, that didn't work. That did not work. Ah. No, that didn't work. All right, I gotta edit this. I don't know how to edit this thing. Oh no, I'm not in the hood. This is just a little factory area where there's a lot of art. So what happens is there's actual artists that come and do murals. Like this has a big mural, and then other people come and they tag it. It's not, at least to me, doesn't feel like the hood. New York City doesn't have very much graffiti control right now. So it's just everywhere. Okay, well this is, okay. I can't, I think I need to go to that. Scenes, edit, save. I wanna add a layer. Save. This takes way too long. Got it. Save. Okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. You see it? We got it now. Okay. There we go. Yeah. If I was in a less safe area, I would be elsewhere. But as you see, it's Link eating a Whopper at the Spider-Verse McDonald's in another dimension. It looks exactly, and they had 4 different ones. This is the one that the cool kid liked the most. But he had some in his armor. They had like 4 or 5 different choices, and I could make infinite different variations on it. AI is amazing. So normally I can't get an image this good, but because I used Bard to help me write a much better prompt, I was able to get it to like just make this gorgeous base. And all I did was I fed it a long story. You could probably take a book and feed it a chapter at a time, or like a page at a time, and have it create images, or maybe do 1 paragraph at a time. Create an image for the book, another paragraph, create an image. AI is going to just make books on the fly. I think it's going to be scary for creative people. It's gonna be amazing though that anything you want will be custom tailored to your interests. And I just like, holy crap, that's just like, this is the future. We're here now. And cool kid loves it. You know, he's 11, so his generation's going to grow up with this stuff where whenever you want to see something, you just look up like an image search engine, but you type in what you want to see, and not like an image that's already been created. Basically, it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be really crazy. And like I said, a year from now, you'll be able to take this image, upload it to another AI, and the AI is going to make a really cool, like 30-second animation based on it. Hey, Nicholas. Yeah, elf ears on this one. Link has elf ears though. Pretty sure he has the elf ears. Pretty sure every time I see someone cosplay as Link, they put the elf ears on. Yeah, no, AI is going to hurt a lot of people. Like a lot of people. There's so many jobs that it's going to be able to replace. Because look at this. This was 30 seconds. 30 seconds and I had this amazing image of exactly what I was looking on based on a really cool short story that AI wrote in another 30 seconds. Like, it's really low effort art. It's crazy. The only effort you really have to go into is to like figure out which one you like the most. But even the worst looking one is not bad. And just to think of this is where we are now compared to a year ago when I could barely get it to make an image that didn't look distorted. Oh, there's some street candy. That looks tasty. No, nothing here. Nothing there. All right, I'm gonna remove my AI Link eating his burger at the Spider-Verse McDonald's in another dimension. Oh. Yeah, 30 seconds. It's like so quick. I'm sure if there's a way to pay for like even faster processing. Let me, okay, themes. Oh, scenes, trash, delete. This is what I'm saying. I would love to have a better streaming service so I can show you guys more AI generated pictures. But what I'm hoping is within a year, you'll be able to get an app that lets me stream where we can actually generate, just content. Like we could actually see street candy pirates are like little 4 foot tall mouses in different suits digging through stuff. And I think it'd be really cool. I know there's a lot of animators whose jobs are gonna be really, really fucked. And the thing is, the reason why that image, so I use Midjourney. Midjourney, I have been paying the $30 a month subscriptions for the last year because I use it all the time. I use it for all my thumbnails. But what I realized last night is that I can have Bard, which I just started using 2 days ago. I had been using ChatGPT 3.5. Bard is smarter and better. I can use Bard to help me write the prompts for the images. And that's how I was able to get that such a beautiful Link image. Because what I did was I took the short story that ChatGPT wrote. I gave it to Bard to write the prompt for Midjourney. So it wrote me the prompt. And it turned out really, really well. Like one of the best results I've gotten for something I actually wanted it to look like. So I started tonight's thumbnail on this video. I gave it a prompt. So that image was created using Bard through Midjourney. And then I did something else that we did. Oh, and the description of tonight's comic video, I used Bard. But I'm thinking I'm gonna try to actually feed the transcript of videos into Bard to tell it to write a thumbnail for Midjourney and see what comes up. It might be amazing to make thumbnails that way. But yeah, if you want, because all you have to do, if you have a Google account, you guys are all logged in with usernames on YouTube right now. So because of that, you all already have Google accounts. All you have to go to Google, type in Bard, and you can use their, language model to help you learn stuff. On Instagram, I made my first, 10-second animation. It was not that good, but it's still like amazing to me. Blew my mind away. And if people saw it 3 years ago, they would be like, holy crap, how did you do that? Thousands of hours of work. But I was able to figure out what app to try to do an animation by using Bard. I just asked it, what AI apps can I use to animate an image? And it gave me a list. That's just like, Bard is so good for finding knowledge. Are you curious? If you ever want to ask someone a question, all you have to do is go to Bard and ask that same exact question. Because Bard is going to have all of human knowledge that it has access to versus us that just have the knowledge that we've experienced. And it's just insane what you can find using AI. Just the knowledge that'll pop out. And it's only getting better, right? We were only a year into this, and it feels like it's getting better. When I watched the opening segment for Secret Invasion, that animation looked terrible. It looked like it was a year ago animation. So if they're using it now, they're going to use it to make special effects that will look amazing. That will be better than anything we see right now. Oh, thank you, Zombie Monkey. I appreciate that. And I've already been saying it, within maybe 5 years, not sure how many years, but within a time frame in our lives, you're going to be able to ask an AI to create an amazing 3D model of whatever you want. And then you'll be able to 3D print it out, and it will have the most amazing figure or toy of one of your favorite characters that you've never had before, or of yourself, or like anything you can think of. AI will be able to create a 3D model that you'll be able to print out. And it's going to get to the point where we'll be able to create games based on what you want to play. You'll say to me, you know what, I want to play a side-scrolling platform type game that's better than Mario, but it's about monkeys with a shotgun fighting zombies, with the main monkey called Jeff. And and then all of a sudden it'll create this cool game that takes you like 10 hours to play. This is an amazing, super fun platform game. Hey, Mr. Perfected Kelly. Oops, I'm getting dripped on. So like, it's gonna be crazy what we're gonna be able to do with AI. It's gonna entertain us. It's gonna replace a lot of creative. It's gonna be crazy. I'm really excited for it, but I'm also really scared about it because I don't know how it's gonna affect the economy. I feel like a lot of people are gonna just be kind of numbed with just content coming at them, and that's all they live for. So you live in like a bubble where all you do is you get content created by AI that keeps you happy. Like, I don't know. It's gonna be a little bit crazy. So I say play with it now. You know, maybe it'll be the people that get really good at using AI that'll actually have jobs and stuff, and it'll actually be more important to know how to play with AI than anything else. Yeah, I think that'd be a pretty fun game. I want to play it, and then like if I hate the game, I can have it make a new game. Like, if, you know, maybe it takes an hour to create the whole game for you, or something. Maybe even faster. Maybe if you could do like an 8-bit game in minutes, it'll be crazy. But I love the idea of just thinking of like maybe a game you used to love to play, but there's something that bothered you about it, and you just have it change it. Or maybe a system where you put an Atari 2600 game and it makes a full 3D render of the game, right? Something like that, where just on the fly AI changes and recreates the way the game looks for you. So you can still have the old play style, but a new awesome version of it. I don't know. I think it's going to get to the point where it's almost too much. Like, you could have anything. I must feel like you need to have a little difficulty in getting the entertainment you want for it to be enjoyable. Because if you can get everything that's perfect all the time whenever you want it, as easy as you want to get it, then it becomes the same as breathing air. We don't enjoy every breath of air we take, we just do it. Occasionally you'll take one fresh breath and you're like, ah, and then you just go back to breathing and you don't think about it. I know, 20 years from now, it's going to be crazy. It's fun, though. I think we need to all enjoy the ride, and hopefully the government does something that if it does get to the point where people have a hard time having jobs, that the government kind of figures out a way that we can all function as a society still. Or maybe we'll all come together and fight our AI overlords, and it'll be humanity versus the robot. And maybe that'll help. Maybe it'll be a good thing after 20 years of war. My brain likes to think up futurism. Is that a futurist? I like thinking about the future. There was a while there where I used to think up the future, and then it would take 5 years for us to catch there. And then finally I realized technology was going so fast when I was telling my dad, you know what? One day they're going to make cell phones that have a video projector on it where you can put your phone down and you can watch a giant movie on the wall. Because I thought that would be cool. And literally the next day I saw in like a Maxim magazine or something that you can now get cell phones with video projectors from them. And this was like 10 years ago. That's kind of when I knew technology was going so fast that like you can't even predict it anymore. And now it's even with AI, it's speeding up to like just crazy. Because AI is going to help people create technology too. I think there's going to be things that AI will come up that people want. That they'll just, type in like, I need a new waffle iron that automatically makes me fresh waffles in the morning before I wake up, so they're ready to go as soon as I wake up, and then it cleans itself. And then it orders resupplies, and then the other robot resupplies it. And you can ask AI, and AI will probably help figure out how to make this thing. But yeah, it would be a cool comic book. Maybe I should try to use AI to write a comic book about AI, because I would feel kind of appropriate. I like that idea. All right, Tina, thanks. I love brainstorming. You guys give me the good ideas.
I guess that street shit. I don't know. I feel like. No, the street shit is like.
Yeah, my morning waffles that were perfectly designed. Yeah, Tina, I do want you to try to go to Google, look up Bard, and ask it to write the best cookie recipe. I want to see if it can actually make a cookie recipe that like beats any you've tried before. I would love to hear how that works. All right, I just hit the 2-hour mark. I think I need to call it a night because I'm tired. It was a really fun day. I really had fun talking about AI and stuff tonight. Really good chat. Really late. Everyone watches afterwards. I appreciate you. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me all night. I love you guys, and I'll see you probably tomorrow or like in a couple days. Whoops. And my thing is going out too. Okay, see you soon.